Hello YouTube, this is Ninja no Shujin from Team 240p Gold, and we're going to be deck profiling for you today, Darkworld. To start off the monster lineup, we have 3 Snow. It's a great search card for the deck, and if it gets dropped by your opponent, you get to take a monster from their grave. 3 Grapha, it really doesn't need explanation. It pops a card when it gets dropped, and it's a staple for Darkworld. 3 Brow, he's in here for just basic draw power. 2 Gold, he's one of the main enforcers of the deck, and if he gets dropped by your opponent, you get to destroy 2 cards they have. 2 Silva, he is the second enforcer of the deck at mid-power, and if he gets dropped by your opponent, they take 2 cards of their choice from their hand, and they put it on the bottom of the deck. 1 Beige for the special summon when you don't want to waste a normal. 1 Brawn, I don't run more than 1 because I figure it takes away from the main point of the deck of discarding, since he does not have an effect of being discarded. 2 Fabled Raven, it adds in the light if you want to play a Chaos Engine. With its level changing ability and it being a tuner, it really makes the extra deck very playable. It can be an overlay, or it can even be your synchro summon.
There's the door alarm for the card shop that we're doing this in.
2 Trance Archfiends. By discarding a card at not a cost, he gains 500 power, and when he gets destroyed, you get to add a banish card to your banish dark to your hand, which this deck banishes. Morphing Jar. 2 Ceruli, because it gives you that discarded by your opponent's card effect, and if you play him to your side with a Monster Reborn or anything like that, it makes your opponent discard a card. Doors. 3 Gates. This is kind of mainly the main discard outlet of your deck, and if you drop 1 on top of the other in the same turn, you get to double dip your effects. 3 Dealings. It not only adds draw power to the deck, but it can make your opponent drop the cards that they can make a mistake upon when they do that, and it gets you your Dark World effects. Allure of Darkness. That's another great draw card. Drag Down. It's another good draw card, plus it lets you see your opponent's hand and take out that card that you don't want them having, like that Heavy Storm. Card Destruction, because it's very good. Triggers all your Dark World effects. Chalice. Reborn. Dark Hole. Heavy. 3 Space Typhoons, because you're definitely going to want the back row destruction, and you're not going to want to waste Grapha on the back row. You definitely want to use Grapha to get rid of their big monsters. That's why I try to run all the back row hate that I can. 1 Fine, because it's a better discard outlet than the Dark Scheme that came out in the structure deck, because this is not optional. You're going to discard 2 cards regardless. And 2 Deck Debbie, because it adds control to the deck. It lets you control things. Now, for the extra deck, I only run these cards because I feel like they're staple. This deck just runs them well. If you can change this however you like. 1 Pyrrhus, 1 Adrius. Rank 5 is very easy to make, along with number 12, Crimson Shadow Ninja. And with Fabled Raven, you can make Black Rose very easily, along with Stardust Dragon. You can obviously change this extra deck however you like. If you find something better, it works for you. But Butin says you should run the deck how it is, because this deck is boss. This has been Ninja no Shujin from Team 240p Gold. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.
Also, another side bit of news, we're also going to start running a contest from the date that this airs to, we're going to go with September 1st. And what we need is, well, we already have a mascot, as you can see. He's a pretty badass little pig. And what we're also looking for is, we're looking for like a team symbol, almost like a logo. We will accept the top 2 that we pick. September 1st will be the deadline for entries. The email to send them to will be in the box below. And we'll give away 1 pack to each of the 2 winners that we choose. And we'll probably choose by about the 7th or the 10th of September. Alright, so Kura no Shujin and Ninja no Shujin out.